Shalom, everybody, from Interfaithfulness, where we're building bridges where history builds walls. We're too busy. Too busy for what? Too busy to have a well-cultivated spiritual life. We try to fit prayer into the nooks and crannies because we're so busy. The average teenager, I'm told, I read, spends 27 hours a week online. The average adult spends 5.9 hours looking at a screen every day. And in between all of that, there's many other things to do. And how many times have you said recently, I don't have time. I don't have time. You do have time, but your time has been taken away from you by these various activities that kind of eat away at the edges of your schedule until there's no schedule to eat. And so our prayer lives, our spiritual lives, become hostage to everything else that's going on. And what happens is that we get what I would call spiritually toxic. We end up having the accumulation of all kinds of concerns that we mean to deal with, that matter to us, but they go down below the conscious level. They kind of sit there and they rot. Today I got an email from a friend whose husband needs a kidney transplant. That's a very serious matter. Another friend of mine, I got a Facebook message yesterday that her father just died in another country. That's a serious matter. The well-being of my children, that's a serious matter. Matters pertaining to my own career and work, those are serious matters. You get the point. We all have many serious matters that we mean to pray for, but we don't. Because prayer ends up being something that we kind of fit into the nooks and crannies, the cracks and crevices of an already crammed schedule. And what happens is that it just kind of becomes a weight and it becomes unproductive. In a way, it becomes toxic. So today I wanted to give you some advice, something that occurred to me last week that gave birth to this video. And that is, we need to do a spiritual upload, a prayer upload. What do I mean? What I mean is, each of us, as a matter of habit, need to have some time during the week, a substantial block of time, when we go for a walk or go somewhere else where we like to pray, and we have a somewhat lavish amount of time to just upload all of these concerns to God, to empty ourselves out. To get another expression is, when is the last time you were prayed out? We need to pray out. We need to get rid of all that stuff that's there, that's unattended to, and pray about it. It becomes productive when it's made conscious, when it's made a matter of prayer. When it just sits below the level of consciousness and we don't deal with it, it kind of weighs us down, makes us feel guilty perhaps, makes us feel that momentum has stopped. So here's my advice to you today. And tomorrow, or the day after, I'm going to talk about doing a spiritual prayer download. What's that? I'll talk about that. But for now, it's the upload. You and I need to spend time, probably once a week at least, doing an upload, where we go and we have enough time to spend in the presence of God, where we unburden our hearts of all these things that have accumulated. You'd be amazed at how much freer and buoyant you will feel and how much more momentum you will experience in your life when you get rid of all of that accumulated spiritual gunk. Give it a shot. Do a prayer upload. Do it soon. As a matter of fact, mark it on your schedule when you're going to do it. Don't fit it into a nook or a cranny. There aren't enough nooks and crannies to fit it into. Make an appointment to do your prayer upload. Let me know what you think about this. And next time I'll talk to you about doing a prayer download. Very important. Bye-bye for now. From Interfaithfulness, where we're building bridges, where history builds walls. Shalom.